ADCC, or the Abu Dhabi Combat Club, has been going for over 20 years now, and in those 20 years we've seen a plethora of competitors battling it out, aiming to be crowned the next champion. During this clash of competitors, everyone, and I mean everyone, is expecting the same thing: a submission. I decided it would be good to go from 1998, the inception of ADCC, all the way to 2022, which by the way totally didn't take forever, looking for those armbar finishes, some of which aren't even recorded, but I had to check, and I have created this list of my personal favourites. So welcome to the channel, my name is Chris, and this is the top 5 armbar finishes of ADCC history. Just as a caveat, this is my opinion, so if your top 5 list looks different, leave it down in the comments below. Let's get on with it, shall we? Also, I'm probably going to pronounce some names wrong, so I apologise in advance. Number 5, Haim Rehder vs Roberto Cyborg, 2022. The armbar that was heard around the world. If you were sleeping when this one went down, then you were probably awoken by the eruption from the ADCC crowd. The most recent finish on our list, Haim Rehder, a relatively new competitor on the scene, was facing the gnarled veteran Roberto Cyborg Robero, and I don't think anyone expected this. Rehder defends a double leg attempt with an underhook to control Cyborg to the floor in a loose side control, and then throws the leg over, looking for the finish. It was quick, it was unexpected, and it certainly caught the crowd by surprise. Number 4, Vinnie Magus vs Glover Teixeira, 2009. I did consider Vinnie's fight against Chris Weidman because, you know, flying armbar shit, but the transitions that he pulls off against Glover are just smooth as silk. It was a fight for bronze in the under 99 kilogram bracket, and Vinnie was set to face off against Glover Teixeira, who at that time was the ADCC Brazil Trials winner of that year and just defeated the 2003 and 2005 champion Dean Lister. However, after securing the back, a calm and collected Vinnie sets up a beautiful armbar from the bodylock, and he chains it so well into different armbar attacks to finally get the submission. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and feel free to check out my other stuff where I do gym spotlight videos and go around the UK searching for gyms in your local area. But let's get back to the video, shall we? Let's crack on. Coming in at number 3, it's Fabiano Iha vs Joe Harley, 1999. We're going to party like it's 1999 with this one. Fabiano vs Joe took place in Abu Dhabi, and it was one of the opening matches of the under 77 kilogram bracket. Fabiano Iha wastes no time, and it ends up submitting Joe Harley in 40 seconds by, you guessed it, an armbar. Known as the king of the armbar, it's clear to see he has a game plan in mind, and when he does catch the arm, he doesn't let go. Number 2, Robero vs Rustam Chimaev, 2017. It's safe to say that Robero has had somewhat of an illustrious career as a 2-time world black belt absolute openweight champion, 5-time world black belt heavyweight champion, and 3-time world black belt pro division champion. Oh, and he also won ADCC in 2007 and 2009 in the under 99 categories. So this dude knows his jits. So when he stepped onto the mats against Rustam Chimaev in 2017, the crowd was understandably excited. In fairness to Rustam, he does well in the exchanges, and in my eyes he was more dominant on the feet. However, when Jean-Jay brings it to the ground and eventually gets him into close guard, the methodical search for the arm begins, and with 1:05 left on the clock, he gets the tap. And number 1, Davi Ramos vs Lucas Lepri, 2015. Oh my days, this armbar. Whew. Oh my god. Now believe me, dear watcher, I have seen a lot of armbars over the past however long this list actually took, searching for the one that I believe is the best armbar of ADCC, and this takes it by a mile. and there were a few reasons for it. Number 1, he did it against Lucas Lepri, who the fans probably felt was the favourite to win, being a 5-time black belt world champion at this point. Number 2, at this point, Lucas Lepri has only been submitted once. That's right, once in his previous 91 matches, of which he won 79% of those. Also, according to the statistics on BJJ Heroes, this was the last time Lucas Lepri lost via submission. Number 3, it was the final match of the under 76 bracket, so the pressure's on, the tension is palpable, the crowd is excited. And number 4, he flies. He literally takes flight and snatches an armbar through the air. And if you watch this more than once, the setup of this is just superb. Like, Lucas is defending from butterfly and he's using his left arm to manage the distance. Noticing this reaction, Davi looks to force it again, and like a lion jumping on its prey, he leaps, quite literally, into action. And just an honourable mention for Jean-Jacques Mercado, who, when he was fighting, he was at the under 77 category, and he pulled off this beautiful armbar against Tsuyoshi Kosoke. Sorry about the pronunciation, boys, who fought at heavyweight. So under 77 kilogram man fought someone who was in 100 plus, and he beat him with an armbar. And it just shows the world that BJJ clearly does work for the smaller guy. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave it a like. If your list looks different to mine, then please leave it down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay notified of our latest videos. Either way, you've all been awesome. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers!